Hi everyone, Tit from the Dumpy Dalek here. Just thought I'd do a short video about the Pegasus Astro Pocket Powerbox Advance. When I saw these, I thought it was just like basically it was just a power hub for your equipment with a few USBs on it, and that was it. So I've never really looked into them for a while until I watched a few YouTube channels. I thought, actually piqued my interest. So I looked at one and watched the video. I can't remember what channel it was now. I watched it. I thought, actually I might get one. So I did. And obviously you've seen on my previous videos, and the last video I'd done like mentioning it, I was going to talk about it, and I never really did. I ended up just dumping a load of text on it, so it doesn't not really much help to anybody at all. So I thought I'd just run through briefly the software and everything you get with it. You have to download with it. Well, you don't have to download it. You can actually just plug it and run it as it is. It doesn't need to be plugged into a computer. But it's always nice to have a bit of control. And this disconnects, connects. This is for your power output, your 12-volt power output, and this is for your DSLRs. I'll turn that one off because it's not got a DSLR on it. It's set for 8 volts because the battery's 7.2. It should be alright. I will look into it more, but I haven't had any horror stories, so I'm assuming it'll be fine if I ever want to run a DSLR from it. You got your dew point on there. There's your dew channels, A and B. That's your environment tab. Shows you humidity and your dew point. Power. This is showing what it's actually being used. I've actually got the camera connected in a minute, so I'm still doing some testing with it. Just making sure it works, and it seems to be fine now. So I'll put it figured out. Focus, if you've got a focus, I'd imagine it'd have to be a Pegasus one. You've got your stepper points here. I haven't got an autofocuser yet, so that's something I'm looking into at a later date. It won't be for a little while yet. This is your configuration tab. There's an LED on it that you can switch on or off, although to be fair it must be that dim I've not noticed it. So you can use your metric and imperial. If you have any issues you can reboot it, and all outputs on when you switch it on, when you plug it in. So always handy to leave that on because if you put it on off and you're out in the field and you haven't got it on a PC, then you might be stumped. So always leave it flicked on. And the info. If you're on a battery, running off a battery, this shows you the level of the battery. That's the current, amp hour, watt hour. So I've had no failures, which is good. Yeah, it's quite a good bit of kit. I'm actually quite impressed with it. I think this second instance tab is if you've got 2 power boxes, you can flick that and then you can connect to another one, but obviously I haven't got that, so that's not going to work at all. But I guess it's handy to know, handy thing to know. Ghost window there, just ghost it, that connects, disconnects. If you want to export your graphs to have a good look at them, then you can. I don't really bother. And that's it pretty much. Information, check for updates, diagnostics and debug. So nothing much in there of, you know, needs really saying anymore. I also like the fact you can run it in Nina. So if I should close that down, open Nina, I'll go into where it says switch. There it all is. Pegasus Astro Powerbox switch, and there it is. So you've got your 12-volt outputs, so you can switch them on or off. Just with DSLR, like that's off at the minute. Toggle, that's on. Toggle off. And these are your do's. Do you want to do A, do B, auto do, which you can set if you want. And it tells you all you need to know, really. So you don't have to keep opening this up to see what's going on, because you can see it in here. This is fine. I don't need a graph or anything to see what the power is, what the power output is, and everything else. And yeah, it's really good. I'm really quite impressed with it. So would I recommend one? Yes, I would. Have I got any niggles? The only niggles I've got, maybe a couple more do outputs, I think would be good. Sometimes, yeah, you might have either 2 rigs going, or you might have a DSLR piggybacked on top. So it'd be always handy to have one, you know, an extra one for that. Whether they can be split, so you can have 2 channels on one, I don't know. So I might do a bit of googling on that one. If they can be split, then that'd be great. If they can't be split, it means getting either another do controller or another power box. Well, I don't particularly want to get another power box. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and wishing everybody clear skies. Cheers, thank you, bye.